Okay, so we're going to talk about your book, which is Sleep Always Calls. I'm going to start to ask general questions that so many people wants to know,
Sure.
such as about the writing process of your poetry book. I
Well,
think
the
yesterday,
go ahead.
so many of your poems carry a sense of energy, like rebirth through through nature. So nature or light. How does these imageries help you express transformation?
Well, in nature, the changing of the seasons really is a symbol for me. Winter often symbolizing death, the end. Fall, there's beauty. It also represents getting older. Spring, definitely rebirth, and summer, being young, having fun, things like that.
Okay, so I found
You cut
okay.
out.
Okay, so you said the winter in the change in the you said the change in the seasons.
Yes.
How how does it relate to your writings?
To my life or into
To your writing? How
writing.
does
Oh,
it
the
relate
seasons.
to it?
It relates to it in the respect that each season symbolizes a part of life. So,
I'm going to bring the charger.
okay. So it relates in symbolizing different
Okay.
aspects of life. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Have to bring the charger. Have to bring the charger of the laptop.
Yes.
Okay, so you said the seasons. Are there particular sensory details such as sound or texture or colors that has to do that became touchstones for your
Well,
writing?
autumn, fall is my favorite season, and definitely the brown and the burnt orange of the leaves, the incredible, vivid, sharp colors of the sunsets. It seems to be my most prolific time for writing, the fall. But each season with its colors definitely represents symbols. Green with spring and youth.
Okay, so you're talking more about imagery as a form of writing, as a style of writing.
Yeah. So imagery, it's all kind of nebulous, but certain symbols have come to represent things like the eagle, freedom, a little cliche. So I'll develop the symbols and the imagery in each individual poem. Clocks often represent time changing and regret over the past or anxiety over the future.
So, what kind of conversation you hope your book continues long after readers read it?
Well, that's a good question. I hope that they find the writing strong and meaningful, and I hope those are the people that are in recovery. I hope they can see that there's hope and light at the end of the tunnel after addiction.
Okay, so we talked again about imagery. Is there like specific metaphor or personification that you try to arise or arise from the imagery?
The imagery often represent symbols that clue people in on the metaphor that's going on, but also they can just evoke emotion. Often symbols evoke emotion, and that helps the poem flow.
Okay. So, so speaking of the poem and the flow of the poem, do you think poetry offers something uniquely healing that prose or therapy cannot?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, therapy's great. I think that sometimes individuals connect to poetry in a more meaningful way. It just speaks to them on a deeper level than perhaps a therapist even could. Um, they relate, they feel less lonely, they identify with the subject matter or the imagery or symbolism or metaphors, and it just lives on with them.
Okay. Yes, absolutely yes. Um, I just started recording, by the way.
Oh, good. Okay. Good job.
Okay. Okay. So many of your poems also carry a sense of nostalgia or longing for specific times of your life. Do you think you were happier during these times, or you were kind of like remorse and something?
I think I'm happiest now for sure. But with the nostalgic pieces, there were certain times in life that are over now that were just really wonderful. And I want to capture them with the writing. I mean, when I was little, living on a farm for a while, the cattle, the smell in the air, the beautiful, vast land, the ponds, the
Yes.
tortoises, things like that, that are really fun experiences that I want to capture. It's like painting a picture. But I'm the happiest now, for sure.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So poetry helped you heal from something that you arrived at, or something that you have already been in.
Right, yes, writing definitely was cathartic and healing along the way, dealing with the pain, just making sense of life too. I think poets
Like
are.
it. So the question is, did you know that these that this type of issues has existed before you started writing?
Yeah, I think a long, long time ago when I was a little kid, I wanted to make sense of the world and try to understand it better. And writing definitely helped me in that process for sure.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Do you want to name like a poem or two that actually speaks speaks about recovery or speaks about your emotions that you wrote from Sleep Almost Skulls?
Sure. So I just happen to have it on hand. That's good. Um,
So what does it talk about? Like what does it talk about?
so there's many different themes in Sleep Always Calls, but many of them deal with the addicted life and how tragic it is. But a lot of them also deal with hope. Here's a good one called "Make Your Voice a Hymn" that kind of expounds on what I'm talking about. Paint a picture with your words. Draw luxurious landscapes with letters. Create scenes with moods. Add the purple depth and fragrance of lilacs. Make autumn so fucking real that I can feel the burnt orange leaves crush under my feet and hear the raw umber wind. Make your voice a hymn.
Okay, so it's a really great poem. And it encourages on speaking out and expressing oneself.
Yes, and the power of the senses, touch, taste, feel, sound.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel when someone says they see their own pain reflected in your own words?
I get it a lot, and I'm glad that they feel a connection. I'm glad that they feel a connection, and hopefully, they also feel some hope and that there's light at the end of the
Do
tunnel.
you feel do you feel like you help them to get there and to self-express?
Sometimes, yep, I do. I do feel that way.
Okay. What do you think poetry offers something uniquely healing to?
And we cut out.